Well, hey there, y'all. Do you want to escape your bad living and economic conditions and go out west to the land of opportunity? Come with me on the Oregon Trail. We're going to take this entire trip handheld. All right, but for real, this is the Oregon Trail handheld. It says so on the bottom. There's a 8-direction D-pad sort of thing. Up, down, left, and right are all connected to this big button. And then diagonals are on the corners. This, I believe, is a volume button. I forget what this button does, but it'll tell us. This is yes, no, and enter. And this weird button here is the power button. So let's push it. Yes, you can see the reflection of my face. And here we go. The screen is quite small, but it is good for what it is. I'm going to try to keep the whole thing in the camera. Option 1 is travel the trail. Option 2 is learn about the trail. And option 3 is see the Oregon top 10. And that's just an arbitrary top 10 high scores list that you try to beat. And you try to beat the Oregon Trail and get as high a score as you can. And it'll save it on here. Learn about the trail. This just tells you a little bit about what you'll see and just a little bit of advice or some potential choices you'll have to make. Let's just jump right in, shall we? Many kinds of people made the trip to Oregon. Sorry if it's a bit blurry and the text is hard to read. You may 1. Be a banker from Boston. 2. Be a carpenter from Ohio. 3. Be a farmer from Illinois. And 4. Find out the differences between these choices. Now the differences, I believe, is just how much money you have. But let's click 4 anyway. Traveling to Oregon isn't easy, but if you're a banker, you'll have more money for supplies and services than a carpenter or a farmer. However, the harder you have to try, the more points you deserve. Therefore, the farmer earns the greatest number of points and the banker earns the least. Well, I'm a noob, so we're going to be a banker. We want the most money, all right? So we're the banker from Boston. So I suppose my Eastern Kentucky accent isn't the most fitting. But hey, that's like the only accent I'm actually really good at. What is the first name of the wagon leader? Press enter to continue. Oh, there we go. And we got this. I'm going to be orange. Go to done. And I'm done. All right, so I'm orange. What is the first names of your 4 other party members? I don't want to take a long time to do this. So A, B, C, and D. Press enter to continue. It is 1848. Your jumping off place for Oregon is Independence, Missouri. You must decide which month to leave Independence. March, April, May, June, or July, or ask for advice. And I just want to say, the text looks much better on the screen itself than it does through the camera. It doesn't look the best through the camera, but it's a lot clearer. It doesn't have that little blur that you're seeing. Let's ask for advice. You attend a public meeting held for folks with the California-Oregon fever. You're told, if you leave too early, there won't be any grass for your oxen to eat. If you leave too late, you might not get to Oregon before winter comes. If you leave at just the right time, there will be green grass and the weather will still be cool. Well, let's go with May. That's perfectly in the middle, right? Before leaving Independence, you should buy equipment and supplies. You have $1,600 in cash, but you don't have to spend it all now. You can buy whatever you need at Matt's General Store. All right, Matt, let's see what you got. Hello, I'm Matt. So you're going to Oregon. I can fill you up with what you need. A team of oxen to pull your wagon, clothing for both summer and winter. Plenty of food for the trip, ammunition for your rifles, and spare parts for your wagon. All right. We definitely need oxen. There are 2 oxen in a yoke. I recommend at least 3 yoke. I charge 40 a yoke. Let's go with 4. Food. I recommend you take at least 200 pounds of food for each person in your family. I see that you have 5 people in all. You'll need flour, sugar, bacon, and coffee. My price is 20 cents a pound. How many pounds of food do you want? We'll go with 1,000. 2 times 5. Clothing. You'll need warm clothing in the mountains. I recommend at least 2 sets of clothes per person. Each set is $10. All right, 2 per person. 2 times 5 is 10, so we're spending 100. Right? I don't know if I want to hunt just yet. Let's go. Let's get some ammunition. I might need to hunt down the road. I sell ammunition in boxes of 20 bullets. Each box costs $2. How much do you want? All right, we'll have 200 bullets. Is that too many bullets? I don't know. It's fine. America, right? Spare parts. It's a good idea to have a few spare parts for your wagon. Here are the prices. A wagon wheel's 10, a wagon axle's 10, and wagon tongue is 10. We're going to go with 3 wagon wheels. Wagon axles. 3 is like the highest we can have. And same with wagon tongues. Let's see. I think we're good to go. Well then, you're ready to start. Good luck. You have a long and difficult journey ahead of you. Independence, May 1st, 1848. And it plays Yankee Doodle for us. I'll let the song play out. Alright, let's go. You may continue on. Okay, well, first, weather is cool, health is good, pace is steady, and rations are filling. You may continue on the trail, check supplies, look at map, change pace, change food rations, stop to rest, attempt to trade, talk to people, buy supplies, or save and quit. Let's go to change food rations. Let's start with meager. The amount of food the people in your party eat each day can change. These amounts are... Let's change to meager. Should we change our pace? I don't want to start out on a sprint. Let's find out what they mean. Steady. You travel about 8 hours a day, taking frequent rests. You take care not to get too tired. Strenuous. You travel about 12 hours a day, starting just after sunrise and stopping shortly before sunset. You stop to rest only when necessary. You finish each day feeling very tired. Grueling. You travel about 16 hours a day, starting just until dark. You almost never stop to rest. You do not get enough sleep at night. You finish each day feeling absolutely exhausted and your health suffers. Well, let's be strenuous, but definitely not grueling. Let's continue on the trail. Actually, let's talk to people first. A trader named Jim tells you, better take extra sets of clothing. Trade them to Indians for fresh vegetables, fish, or meat. It's well worth hiring a guide at river crossings. Expect to pay them. They're sharp traders, not easily cheated. All right, let's continue on the trail. From Independence, it is 102 miles to the Kansas River crossing. You are now at the Kansas River crossing. Would you like to look around? Yes. Is this Jimmy Crack Corn? I know quite a few folk songs, but I don't know all of them. Check supplies, look at map. Let's look at the map. Where are we? Okay, yeah, we've still got like the entire thing to go. That's all right. Let's talk to people. It doesn't hurt to talk. Okay. A stranger tells you, can't afford to take a ferry? We're making our wagon into a boat. We'll turn it over, caulk the bottom and sides with pitch, and use it to float our goods across. Have to swim the animals. Hope it doesn't rain. The river's high enough. All right, let's continue on the trail. You must cross the river in order to continue. The river at this point is currently 500 feet across and 3.0 feet deep in the middle. I could attempt to ford the river. I could caulk the wagon and float it across, take a ferry across, wait to see if conditions improve, or get more information. Let's get more information. What happens? To ford a river means to pull your wagon across a shallow part of the river with the oxen still attached. To caulk the wagon means to seal it with pitch or tar so that no wagon can get in no water can get in. The wagon can then be floated across like a boat. To use a ferry means to put your wagon on top of a flat boat that belongs to someone else. The owner of the ferry will charge you a fee to take your wagon across the river. Let's caulk the wagon and float it across. I think it's on the deep side. Please make it. Please make it. I think we're doing all right so far. You had no trouble floating the wagon across. Good. From the Kansas River crossing, it is 83 miles to the Big Blue River crossing. All right, let's go. Oh, I can hit the wagon button to size up the situation. I might do that in the future. You're now at the Big Blue River crossing. Would you like to look around? Yeah, let's look around. Our health is good. Our food's at 920 pounds. I think we're fine. There's the same song again, Jimmy Crack Corn. I like these little images here. They're very charming and I wouldn't say detailed, but they look pretty good for what you would a little better than I would expect on a little handheld like this. All right, let's continue. I don't think I need to change pace or rations. Probably wouldn't hurt to stop to rest, though. How many days would you like to rest? Just one. Okay, it's rainy. Let's cross the river. 2.2 feet deep in the middle and 250 feet across. I'm going to... Do I ford it? Let's ford the river. I think I'll be okay. Let's go, oxen. You got this. Stuck in mud, lose one day. Okay, that's not the worst thing that could happen, is it? From the Big Blue crossing, the Big Blue River crossing, it is 119 miles to Fort Kearney. Is that how you say it? Sorry if I'm not good at pronouncing things. All right, our health is still good and our food's doing all right. The wagon to size up the situation. What happens here? Oh, I think I made it. You are now at Fort Kearney. Would you like to look around? Of course. Oh, I know this song, but I forget what it's called. I've literally taught it to one of my piano students in one of our piano lesson books. The Campbells are coming. I think that's what it's called. The Campbells are coming, right? Oh well, let's continue. I mean, I don't think I need to trade. Should I buy any supplies yet? No, I don't need to, in case something bad happens and I lose supplies. We're doing all right. But let's talk to people. It's always nice to talk to people, right? Big Louie tells you, the Platte River Valley forms a natural roadway from Fort Kearney to Fort Laramie. Travelers bound for California, Utah, and Oregon all take this road. Could be the easiest stretch of the whole trip. Should see antelope and plenty of buffalo. It's the Platte River Valley. Let's remember that. So let's continue on the trail. I don't really think I need to do anything else. Fort Kearney is 250 miles to Chimney Rock. Let's press the wagon to size up the situation to see what that means. Oh no, it's just the same kind of options. Continue on the trail, check supplies, look at map, change pace, change food rations, stop to rest, attempt to trade, hunt for food, save and quit. I'm not going to worry about hunting yet. Okay, it's rainy. You can hear the raining sounds. Broken wagon axle. Would you like to try to repair it? Let's try to repair it. We've got an extra axle, but let's try to repair it. You did not repair the broken wagon axle. You must replace it with a spare part. Thankfully, I have one. You are now at Chimney Rock. Would you like to look around? Yeah, I hope there's a store here. I'd like to buy another axle. Oh yeah, this song, Oud Lang Syne. Is that how you say it? Oh my gosh. I'm just destroying these pronunciations here. I'm sorry. Oh, it only loops the first half of the song. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I don't have a place to buy supplies. Well, our health is still good. Let's continue on the trail. I don't need to stop and rest yet. From Chimney Rock, it is 86 miles to Fort Laramie. Come on, let's make it. There we go. We're at Fort Laramie. You hear the song, The Campbells Are Coming again. Also, I want to say, sorry it's kind of shaky. I'm literally just holding it with my hands, and I have my phone kind of just crudely standing up on something so it can film this. So both my hands are just resting on the heavy-duty kind of fan sort of thing that my arms and hands are resting on. So I'm a bit shaky. But, you know, the things I do to crudely film a handheld. Alright, let's go into Fort Laramie. Now we can buy supplies. Alright. I am going to buy... What did we break? An axle? Let's buy an axle. We're doing alright on clothing so far. Yeah, we're doing alright on all this rest of the stuff, so let's leave the store if we need more food later. I think I've got enough money I can buy food. I don't ever really need to worry about hunting. Probably not a bad idea to stop to rest. It's quite rainy. Let's see if it gets better after 2 days. It's still very rainy. Oh well, let's continue on the trail. From Fort Laramie, it is 190 miles to Independence Rock. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying not to shake, but it's tough. Come on, let's make it. We're close. Just 25 miles there till we get there. C has a broken arm. Oh, come on, man. We were so close. You're now at Independence Rock. Would you like to look around? Yeah. Well, we need to rest for a little while, right? Oh, I am a poor wayfaring stranger. That's the name of this song. I like this song. Alright, let's rest. We need to rest for a little while. I'm going to pick 4 days. And I think I might change my pace to steady for a little while. Let's talk to people. I didn't talk to people at the last place. I should have. Big Louie tells you, "Goodbye, Platte River. Goodbye, sand hills and white buffalo skulls. Now we climb the Sweetwater Valley to cross the Continental Divide at South Pass. Once across the Rockies, we'll make a steep descent into the Green River Valley." All right, let's continue on the trail. From Independence Rock, it is 102 miles to South Pass. All right, yeah, our mileage is going by not as quickly. You found some wild fruit. I hope that's good wild fruit. Broken wagon tongue. Would you like to try to repair it? Yeah, always, yeah. You did not repair the broken wagon tongue. You must replace it with a spare part. Thankfully, we got one. Severe thunderstorm. Lose 1 day. Did you know that a severe thunderstorm is a very specific meteorological term? It means, oh gosh, I forget off the top of my head, but the storm must include hail of at least a certain size. I think it's 1/4 of an inch, or is it 1/2 an inch? I forget. Or the wind is at least, I think, 58 miles an hour. Once again, I'm forgetting the exact numbers. But a severe thunderstorm does mean the wind is a certain speed or the hail is of a certain size. It's not just a random term. You are now at South Pass. Would you like to look around? Of course. Oh, I don't know this song. All right. Our health is still good. I would like to talk to people. Well, first, let's change our pace. Let's go back to strenuous. And let's talk to people. A young girl tells you, "My father is very sick and we are resting here until he gets better. We have been pushing too hard and our health has suffered. When my father is able to travel again, we will go at a slower pace." That's some good advice. Let's continue. The trail divides here. You may head for Green River Crossing, head for Fort Bridger, or see the map. Let's see the map. Okay, Fort Bridger goes to our southwest. Green River Crossing, I don't see exactly where that is, but I wonder if that's on the way to Soda Springs. Let's go to Green River Crossing. From South Pass, it is 57 miles to Green River Crossing. All right, let's do it. You are now at Green River Crossing. Would you like to look around? Yes, we would, as always. Jimmy Crack Corn again. All right, we've got money. Should I pay for a ferry? Oh no, we're going to talk to people again. We're not quite there just yet. Big Louie tells you, $5 to ferry us over the Green River? Those ferrymen will make $100 before breakfast. We'll keep down river until we find a place to ford our wagon and animals. What little money we have left, we'll keep. I think let's check supplies, but I think we're doing all right on money. Oh yeah, we still have a lot of money. I'll totally take a ferry. I'd like to get another wagon tongue to get back up to 3, but we're doing fine on everything. So let's continue on the trail. You must cross the river in order to continue. The river at this point is currently 400 feet across and 20 feet deep in the middle. We are going to most definitely take a ferry across. The ferry operator says that he'll charge you $5 and you will have to wait 3 days. Are you willing to do this? Yeah, we're willing. Now, if something bad happens while we're on the ferry, I'm going to be pretty upset. The ferry got your party and wagons safely across. Okay, good. From Green River Crossing, it is 144 miles to Soda Springs. Alright, yeah, we're going to go to Soda Springs. You found an abandoned wagon, but there was nothing to be scavenged. Oh, I was hoping we could get more food. How are we doing on food? We'll need to get more food. Can I buy some at Soda Springs? An ox is injured. Well, sorry, buddy. You are now at Soda Springs. Would you like to look around? Yes. I don't know this song. But there's some people doing stuff in the river or in the springs. Alright, let's continue. Let's talk to people. I can't buy anything from a store here. Miles Hendrick tells you, I've heard it said that there are many cutoffs to take to shorten the journey, that by taking all the shortcuts you can save many days on the trail, and why not? Saving time and provisions is worth the risk. You know what? I agree. Let's continue on the trail. From Soda Springs, it is 57 miles to Fort Hall. You know, at Fort Hall, we can buy food. A thief comes during the night and steals 11 pounds of food. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to buy more. Severe thunderstorm. Lose 1 day. So close. You're now at Fort Hall. Would you like to look around? Yeah. Oh, there's the Campbells are coming again. I think it's cool how they have unique images for every single different landmark or place you get to. After this, we're going to check the map, and we'll see exactly how far we've gone and how close we are to our final destination. So let's look at the map. Yeah. Are we about halfway there, I think? Yeah, there's our starting spot. We've made it to Fort Hall. I think we're a little over halfway. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk to people. Miles Hendrick tells you, well, friend, this is where we part. I'm bound for California with an imposing desert to cross, and you've got the Snake River to cross, which I hear is no picnic. Ride us, you or the missus, just as soon as you reach Oregon. Let's check our supplies. Oxen is fine, doing fine on clothing, doing fine on bullets. I should get a wagon tongue, and I need to get much more food. Alright, so let's buy supplies. Okay, let's buy 800 pounds of food. And let's buy a wagon tongue. That's what we need, right? The tongue? Alright, let's leave the store. We're stocked up on food. Let's check our supplies again. Yeah, I'm feeling much better about this. And we still got plenty of money. Yeah, being the banker from Boston's pretty easy. We're pretty privileged here. Alright, let's continue on the trail. Sorry, just adjusting my arms. From Fort Hall, it is 182 miles to the Snake River crossing. Alright, let's hope nothing really bad happens. Broken wagon tongue. Would you like to repair it? Well, I'm glad I bought a new one, so let's say yes. You did not repair the wagon tongue. You must replace it with a spare part. Man, what's like the probability that you actually do repair it? It's got to be really low, right? Alright, severe thunderstorm, lose 1 day. Come on, we're getting close. Don't let anything bad happen. I don't want to die of dysentery or cholera or anything, really. C has a broken leg just 2 miles away from our destination. You are now at the Snake River crossing. Would you like to look around? Yeah, we need to rest a little bit. Alright, let's stop to rest. I'm gonna rest for 4 days. Because C has that broken arm. Let's talk to people. A frantic wife tells you, it says right here in the Shively guidebook, you must hire an Indian to pilot you at the crossings of the Snake River, it being dangerous if not perfectly understood. But my husband insists on crossing without a guide. Alright, we're definitely going to hire a guide. How much does it cost? Let's pick option number 3. 2 sets of clothing. Will you accept the offer? Yeah, let's do it. A Shoshone guide will help you float your wagon across. Alright, buddy, don't fail me. You better not mess this up. I gave you some clothes for this. Now 2 people are without an extra change. The ferry got your party and wagon safely across. From the Snake River crossing, it is 114 miles to Fort Boise. You know what? At Fort Boise, we'll get more clothes. You're now at Fort Boise. Would you like to look around? Yeah, let's do it. Sorry, I really like letting the songs play out. Actually, I'm not sorry for that. I will always let the songs play out because I like these songs. Let's look at the map. How close are we? We're getting pretty close, y'all. Yeah, we've only got a little bit of the way. Blue Mountains, Fort Walla Walla, the Dalles, is that how you say it? And then Oregon City. So let's check our supplies. Let's see. We can buy a wagon tongue. Let's talk to people. A trader with 6 mules tells you, you'll not get your wagon over the Blue Mountains, mister. Leave it. Cross your goods over with pack animals. Get yourself a couple of good mules. Pieces of wagons litter the trail, left by them folks who don't heed good advice. Get mules. Alright, well, let's buy supplies. We need another wagon tongue. Things keep getting more expensive, man. We need a couple sets of clothing. Can't buy mules here, so that might be an option when we continue on the trail, right? Let's continue on the trail. Yeah, there's nothing here that says buy mules, so let's continue on the trail. From Fort Boise, it is 160 miles to the Blue Mountains. The trail is impassable. Lose 3 days. Well, hopefully we rested those 3 days. You found some wild fruits. Wild fruit. Oh no! A fire in the wagon results in the loss of 1 set of clothing, 1 wagon wheel, 1 wagon axle, and 2 wagon tongues. Alright, well, let's hope we don't have a wagon tongue breakdown. That'd be really bad. I was worried about something like that. That's like the first, actually really bad thing that happened. Now we're at the Blue Mountains. This song is called Long, Long Ago. Okay. Let's continue. Can I buy? I can't buy. I might need to trade. Your supplies. You meet another immigrant who wants 2 wagon axle. He will trade you. No, I don't need bullets. I shouldn't have bought bullets in the first place. Let's attempt to trade again. No one wants to trade with you today. Alright, well, let's talk to people. A tired overlander tells you, since crossing the Snake at Fort Boise, it's been just mountains and desert. Dust deeper each day, 6 inches at times. No tracks, dust, just clouds of dust. Many cattle choked on the dust after swimming the river, then bled and died. Oh, that's not good. Whatever, let's continue the trail. The trail divides here. You may head for Fort Walla Walla or head for the Dalles. Let's see the map. Fort Walla. I'm gonna go to the. I'm gonna go to Fort Walla Walla. I want to buy supplies. That's a fort. From Blue Mountains, it is 55 miles to Fort Walla Walla. 55 miles. That's not too bad. I think we'll be fine. I don't think anything bad will happen. Just a severe thunderstorm. That's not that bad, right? Heavy fog. Okay. You've lost the trail. Lose 1 day. Okay, I mean, not that bad. I'm at Fort Walla Walla. Would you like to look around? Yes, I would. Oh, man. I feel like we're getting pretty close. Alright, let's go in. Alright, check supplies. We've still got plenty of money. We got plenty of food. So what we need is we need to get wagon wheels, axles, and tongue. Alright. So let's buy 1 wagon wheel, 1 axle, and 2 tongues. Or didn't we lose some clothing as well? Let's get 2 sets. Let's leave the store. How's our supplies now? Yeah, we're doing great. Okay, let's go. Our health is good. I think we're going to have a full-on sprint to the end. Let's have a grueling pace. Let's go. From Fort Walla Walla, it is 120 miles to the Dalles. One of the oxen has died. Oh, that's not good. Oh, we lost a day on a severe thunderstorm. It's alright. This grueling pace hasn't punished us yet. You're now at the Dalles. Would you like to look around? Oh, I forgot to talk to people at the last place, but that's okay. I'll do it here. Okay. Yeah, we're going to talk to people. A mountain man tells you, these last 100 miles to Willamette Valley are the roughest. Either rafting down the swift and turbulent Columbia River or driving your wagon over the steep Cascade Mountains. Let's stop to rest for a couple days. We've still got plenty of time before it gets, like, cold. Float down the Columbia River or take the Barlow Toll Road. We're going to take the Barlow Toll Road. Yeah, let's take the Barlow Toll Road. You must pay, how much? $8.50 to travel the Barlow Road. Are you willing to do this? Yes, I am. I got plenty of money. I'm a banker from Boston. All right, from the Dalles, it is 100 miles to the Willamette Valley. The Willamette Valley. All right, full steam ahead. A has a broken leg. Whatever. Get over it. Willamette Valley, September 22nd, 1848. I don't know this song, but it sounds familiar. All right, there we go. Oh, we did it. Congratulations. You have made it to Oregon. Let's see how many points you have received. All right, points for arriving in Oregon. 5 people in good health, 2,500. 1 wagon, 50. 7 oxen, 28. Rip in peace to that one that didn't make it. 9 spare wagon parts, 18. 11 sets of clothing, 22. 200 bullets, 4. Yeah, I didn't need bullets. I didn't hunt. When I never hunt if I play as a banker. You know, you have so much money. Why should you? 389 pounds of food, 15, and 444 bucks in cash, 88. So my total score was 2,725. Congratulations. All right, and so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm the 5th on the ranking so far. I'll have to play as one of the people that has less money to make more money. I mean, to get more points. Yeah, hard to talk on camera. All right, so we did it. That's the Oregon Trail Handheld. And yeah, I did easy mode. I played as the banker from Boston with the most money. I'll do this again in the future, and I will play as... wait, who else can you play as again? A carpenter from Ohio or a farmer from Illinois. And how much does the carpenter start with again? Wait, I thought it said so. Oh, it doesn't. I'll have to click here. All right. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. But yeah, the carpenter starts with less money, and the farmer starts with the least out of all of them. So we'll do that in the future. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for traveling the Oregon Trail with me. I'll see you all in the next video.